Well, with Koeman's Netherlands team reaching the quarterfinals of the Euro 2024, playing Turkey in the upcoming match, I think it's a good time to take a look at a Netherlands tactic, don't you? This is Ronald Koeman's Netherlands tactic. It is the Euro winning Netherlands tactic according to the tactic maker. They played with Netherlands. They did somewhat well, 71% win rate. Southampton with only 59% win rate. So we will see how it does with our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town. But unfortunately, there is not much of a description, just saying tweaks will be made throughout the rest of the tournament. So it does sound like you will need hands-on this. This is not what I'm going to be doing, which is just holidaying throughout the entire season and hoping it wins. But with all that said, let's see what actually happened in the Premier League this season. Well, unfortunately for our two Premier League teams, it didn't fare all that well. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Aston Villa in fourth is a pretty nice spot, but 69 points is pretty low. 79 goals is not too bad. Liverpool, though, in fifth is definitely on the lower side. Starting with Aston Villa, since they are above Liverpool in the table, they do lose out in the quarterfinals of the against Leicester in the Carabao Cup, 1-1 in penalties, and the fifth round of the FA Cup against Hull, 1-2. But they do come away with the trophy, Europa Conference League final 3-1 over Fenerbahce, a nice one to get. So overall, Aston Villa actually didn't do too badly in the Premier League. Fourth place is pretty nice. Winners of the Conference League is fantastic. FA Cup fifth round, Carabao Cup quarters is not bad, I guess. But, I mean, we've definitely seen better tactics for this team and better overall performances. Squad-wise, you can see goals 35 for Ollie Watkins, 20 for Zaniolo, so fantastic double pairing there. Assist 21 for Diaby, very well done. And average rating, Jacob Ramsey with a 716. Well, now let's switch things up to Liverpool side. FA Cup fourth round replay against Hull is where you lose at 1-2 at home. That hurts. But Carabao Cup final, you do beat Chelsea 1-0 to get that trophy, and you do beat Ipswich along the way. And European glory is at your hands too. Europa League final 2-0 over Atalanta. Well done. I mean, you crushed Genk absolutely in the semis. So overall, you do get 2 trophies out of the season, which is pretty nice. Fourth round by Hull in the FA Cup, not fantastic there. And the Premier League in the 5th place spot, not good. So squad-wise, goals 23 for Nunez, Diaz with 22, 21 for Salah. That's a pretty nice trio there. 19 assists for Salah, always up there in the marks. And then Salah with a 7.23. It's actually kind of low for him. Data hubs for Aston Villa, you could see fouls against per game is up there. Everything else is kind of on the lower side. Goals per game 2.08, conceded 1.26, and XG against is 1.35. Liverpool's data hub, well, you got the fouls against per game. You got the non-penalty expected goals per 90. Shots per game is up there. Goals is just not where it's at. Defensively, you're covering every base almost. And then you get 2.16 goals per game. That is pretty low, but conceded of 1.16 and 1.03 XG against. Premier League stats, Aston Villa in 4th with 1.82 points per game. Liverpool in 5th with 1.79, so not too much of a difference. Most goals are Liverpool in 3rd with 82, Aston Villa in 4th with 79. Still pretty low on the Premier League table, though, at least for Liverpool. Fewer shots against in 5th, Liverpool 301, 385 for Aston Villa in 6th. Most possession, 55% down to 54 for Aston Villa. Best pass completion, Aston Villa in 6th with 88%, Liverpool in 7th with 87. And most shots for 4th place for Liverpool, 501. Aston Villa in 8th with 430. Well, with Aston Villa and Liverpool not doing the greatest that we've seen, how did Ipswich Town do? First place. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. 108 points, only 1 point above Leicester. 107 goals is actually pretty low for them on this time around. We've the past month or two that we've seen, but still first place trophy, automatic promotion. And as we saw, Carabao Cup 4th round is where they lose out 2-3 to Liverpool, and then FA Cup 5th round to Leeds 0-1. So overall, I mean, championship, getting first place is always fantastic. You get that trophy, you get automatically promoted. Very well done. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, actually didn't do too badly. I mean, it's about average though, maybe a little better than average. And squad, you got some green here, but goals 34 for George Hurst. I love seeing Hurst up in that huge position. He's not done very well in the last 5 games though. All the way down for 10 goals for Chaplin and Burns though. Assists 16 for Wes Burns, 15 for Leif Davis. He's had an off season. But Christian Walton up there, but George Hurst with a 7.28. Championship stats 2.35 points per game for Ipswich in first. Very well done. Most goals in first with 107. Fewest shots against in third with 358. Most possession in third with 57%. Most dribbles made in seventh with 705. And most shots for in third with 584. But now let us take a look at this tactic. Starts with a sweeper keeper in support, fullback on the left in support with a wingback in attack on the right, ball playing defenders in defend in the central spots, a roaming playmaker in support next to a deep lying playmaker in defend, inverted wingbacks in attack on the left and the right, an advanced playmaker in support, and then a complete forward, in attack up front. Positive mentality, in possession, attacking with is fairly wide. Play out of defense, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, mixed crosses, work the ball in the box. In transition, counter press, counter, and take short kicks. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and that's it. So now, overall, how did these three teams do? Well, Ipswich Town, clearly the front runners, doing very well, although that we've seen them do much better in tactics that we've covered in the past. Liverpool and Aston Villa Liverpool in fifth, not great at all. Don't get me wrong, that is not good at all. Aston Villa in fourth is not bad, but again, we've seen other tactics that have worked better. But again, it sounds like this needs hands-on. Don't just holiday throughout the entire season and expect to win everything. You need to go match by match, do your own changes, your own shouts, your own transfers and training, things like that. Even though they're saying that shouts never work correctly, it helps every now and again. But definitely need to get this into your squad and kind of use your hands and get it, mold it directly in there. But if you've used it, let us know how it worked for you. It seems to have worked for the tester very well. But that's it for me, Sefin FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.